What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. We are not inside of the storage unit today. We are switching it up. 2 days of sourcing. Everything you see here in front of me was only from 2 stinking days of sourcing. I'm actually going to sit down and show you. We're going to scan every single one in Scoutly, show you the profit, give you a little bit of insight on why I bought that particular item. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. All right, so I have not counted the items we're gonna cover here today. This will probably be a super long video, but I've been meaning to kind of do one along the lines of this because people here only source 2 days a week, and you think, well, how much can you really make in 2 days a week of sourcing? So Scoutly actually has a screen. We'll pop it up at the end here. We'll be able to see how many items we scanned and basically the profit of everything that we scanned. So let me get my scanner going here, get my screen recording as well. And we're just gonna dive into things. I am gonna do something that's a little cheap, right? Because everybody only cares about the super expensive items, right? So the first one we have is Benny Hill, the complete mega set, the Thames years, 1969 to 1989. No idea. I've never seen Benny Hill, and honestly, I have no idea who he is. But Benny Hill will make you a lot of money here. You're looking at sells for right around $350. After fees, $288. So everything after this is basically downhill. I got this for free. Yes, I work with libraries. People donate DVDs. A lot of the DVDs you see today, I got them for $0.00. People donate these things. The libraries can't do anything with them. I had the relationship. So $0 into $288 after fees. Don't get no better than that. Everything else is downhill from there. I guess we're just going to continue on because I do have some... Actually, I'm going to get this pile of books out of the way here to my left. Aussie Doodles. I'm a cat person. I got 4 cats. Maybe one of them will show up at some point in the video. It is getting closer to their feeding time. $8.62 profit. Brandon Boyd from the Mercs of the Sultry Abyss. No barcode, so we got to scan this one, the ISBN on the back. Make sure you're always scanning the no barcode books. All right, we got used buy boxes $27.58, but there's no FBA offers. We'll probably list this at $34.99, maybe even $39.99. You make around 20 bucks. Armitage's native plants for North America, $9. Pennsylvania politics today and yesterday. $37 profit here. Probably be a little bit less. No used FBA, doesn't sell often, so you want to go down in price a little bit. Probably be closer to $30 profit. Great Lakes Steelhead, salmon and trout, salmon, however you want to pronounce it. Great seller here. 5% off Amazon puts you at $18 profit. Ghost of War. I have multiple copies of this. You see the used buy box is going to $5.72. The new is $14.74. We'll probably price this around like $13.99. So we'll kind of go off to $14.74. We'll make about $5 a piece off of these. I got these from the library, and I have at least 6 copies of that specific book. It doesn't happen often when you find one book, multiple copies that's actually profitable. So we'll take that. 5 times 6 is 30 bucks off that one. This is a pretty cool one that I seen. Mega Man. I'm not a huge Mega Man fan, but yet again, it shows red. If you don't know what you're looking at on the screen here, no used FBA. We'll probably price this around $22.99. If we go off the highest listed one, you'll make 9 bucks. So we'll probably make around $12 after fees. The Chicago Guide to Communicating Science, $9.57 profit, sells pretty often. A Dance to the Music of Time, Anthony Powell. Another Chicago Press, so I'm going to assume that Chicago Press stuff. I think I've sold a lot of Chicago Press. I think it does pretty decent. $9.86. Mad Dog Call, an Irish gangster. Only one new, well, let's see here. Let's go live here and see what's actually going on. There's only one new FBM offer, right? So yet again, when you're creating the market, you kind of can set the price you want to set it to. We'll probably go $19.99 on this, probably make close to 10 bucks. Fruits Basket. This is a anime book. There's actually, I forget the number. I've sold a single copy of this for around $120 on eBay at one point, but I just don't remember the edition. This is number 20. $13.60 profit off the fruits. First Wilderness. $6.45. This is actually, I think this is the same guy. Yes, One Man's Wilderness. This is like another take on it. I'm not like a huge like survivalist, but I like the survivalist, you know, Survivor Man and Alone in the Wilderness. This is another edition of that book, so that's always profitable whenever I see it. Keystone Canoeing. No barcode, we gotta scan the ISBN on the back. Doesn't sell often, you make $8.64. I got 2 copies, not too shabby. So listen, I liquidate everything after 6 months. This only sells twice in 6 months. I had to get aggressive with the pricing because I send both of these in and it only sells twice. I got to make sure when those 2 sales come around that I get the sale. So it'll probably be closer to $7 profit on each of those. Growing Urban Orchards. I almost said orchids. No use FBA, Amazon's $18.53, 5% off that, you make $9.35. Coastal Gardening. I don't live on the coast, I live in the middle of nowhere. Another good example here of how not to price your books. No one's gonna pay $73 when they can get it for $9.48. We'll probably price this closer to the $28.99. You make $14 after fees. Loosen Up, Robert Burridge's workbook and studio notes, new concepts and painting assignments. And this actually has the studio notes inside. You see here, it highlights the fair values, $28.60, but the lowest one is $69.99. You see there's no buy box for this. That just means the prices are too high for new and used. Probably come down around $49.99. You make around 30 bucks after fees, maybe a little bit more, not too bad. The average buy cost of all this, by the way, if we factor in the free, if we factor in half off days, right, you're gonna see some items that have stickers on it. Yeah, sure, the Goodwill, we did pay full price, but we also went to Community Aid and it's half off day. So the average buy price is right around 75 cents a piece. So as we go, just keep that in your mind that, hey, 75 cents comes out of everything at the end of the day. But this is just the type of stuff, you know, on a weekly basis that I come across. I'm tired of books. You guys know that I'm not a huge book person. We're gonna do some DVDs. Carnival or Carnival, I don't know. Second season, brand new sealed, free 99 from the library, right? Somebody donated this. If we go off the lowest, it's $28.99. But this thing sells often, so we'll probably go up to the $33 mark. $21 profit on that. And what do you know? They also donated the first season, brand new. This one is going for a little bit more here, new FBA. $34.92. We'll probably go up to the $40.90. You make $27.40. Dog Sitter. These are actually pretty cool. Like if you're not home or you go out for the day or on vacation, it just plays things for like your cat and dogs to, you know, look at the TV screen and kind of be entertained and not destroy your house. I mean, this one even has a little monkey riding the dog. We kind of did this when our one cat, Zazu, he had his head in a cone. And YouTube has a bunch of channels that have this type of stuff. But I sold the cat sitter and I've sold the dog sitter. And when I seen this on the shelf, I knew it would be profitable. $6.90 profit, sells pretty often. The Wiggles are great. Always scan the Wiggles. That's kind of a dead giveaway here. So, all right, we got one person at 1118. You see the A next to their 1118? That means they are acceptable. In 95% of cases, acceptable offers can't get the buy box. So we'll price this $17.99. You'll make close to 10, 11 bucks. It'll sell pretty quick. The Wiggles does really well. We paid $3 for this at the Goodwill. Clifford, another good seller here. Clifford sealed is even better, sells once a month. $25 is the only FBA offer. We'll undercut that. You make $14.80. One Step Beyond skateboarding. Believe it or not, I used to skateboard. Deb laughs because I skateboarded before she was ever around. Listen, I wasn't able to...
You skateboarded around me.
Yeah, but not as much as I used to. She's over there, by the way. She's lurking over there in the shadows, just waiting to laugh and make fun of me.
You're at my desk.
This is Scans of Reject, right? But you see there's no used FBA offers, another $17.99, maybe $19.99. You got Tony Hawk, Bam Margera. Who else we got on here? Anybody else I know? No, I don't know any of these other skateboarders, but yeah, skateboarding stuff, not the quickest movers, but like BMX, that type of stuff usually does well. Batman, the complete third season, brand new, sealed, $7. VeggieTales, they're hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes not so good. This one is new, sealed, right? It is Easter, but I don't really worry about seasonality of items, right? If you got a good price and it sells, it'll sell regardless of, oh, should I hang on to this until, you know, Christmas in July? No, just send the stuff in. We'll probably price this same thing, $19.99. Make 11, 12 bucks after fees. Okay. Tales from the Dark Side. This is like, listen, the stuff at the library, like, they just needed it gone, so I just take the stuff. I didn't even realize these are all new sealed, but it looks like maybe it's the complete series, but there's no slipcase. So we're gonna scan each one though. The final season. This one new will make you $6.35. Whoa, this one's real good. $50 new makes you $35.90. Tales from the Dark Side. What season is that? That is the third season. Second season kind of sucks. You make $2.63. And the first season, even worse than the second season. You make $1 on it, so I probably won't even send in the first and second season. Could be something you could lot up on eBay, but for me, I'll just throw them in the trash. I know it's gonna drive all you eBay sellers crazy. Mike, don't throw it in the trash. I'm gonna make 50 cents off it. Well, too bad. No, I won't throw them out. I was just saying that just to tick you off. But yeah, Tales from the Dark Side. Seasons 3 and the final season to be on the lookout for. Stephen King presents Kingdom Hospital, where for this set includes all 13 episodes. Maybe this is something me and Deb will have to watch because we just finished Castle Rock. This is really good. $70. You make 51 bucks after fees on Amazon. The Emperor's Club. Brand new, sealed, $8.52. Lost in Space, the complete first season. This is the old Lost in Space, not the new one. $19.10 profit. The Dan Curtis Macabre collection. Macabre, I don't know. How do you pronounce that? Macabre? Macabre collection. I seen this and I figured the old horror stuff's usually pretty good. $19.40. We got Air Force One was a cover scan, brand new sealed Blu-ray. Alien vs. Predator, Blu-ray, brand new sealed cover scan as well. This was from a secret source. I cannot disclose this information, unfortunately. Some things you got to keep under wraps, and that's one of them that the person that let me onto that lead said, you can't say nothing to nobody, so you can blame that person. I won't tell you who it is, though. Ever After, Never Been Kissed, another one that I got from that source, cover scan. Monster High. Monster High's hit or miss, but if it's new, you better scan it. Zombies multi-pack. 4 times the horror. It's got Land of the Dead, which was terrible. It's got Dawn of the Dead, the remake, which is actually pretty good. Probably one of the better remakes of horror movies of all time. Never seen Prince of Darkness or The Serpent of Rainbow. You got a Jet Li multi-pack. This one actually has a barcode. $6.45 profit. We got Anchorman, Zoolander, and Kingpin. Another cover scan. Triple threat here of, what's his name? One of Deb's favorite actors. She actually hates this guy. Ryan Gosling. Drive, Only God Forgives, Place Beyond the Pines. I'm not a big Ryan Gosling fan myself. Let me get this peeled off here so we can. I think this one was actually pretty profitable. Yeah. Let's go live here real quick. 26.57 is the lowest one. Make 16 bucks off Ryan. I appreciate it. Can't pronounce this one. This is a Spanish one. I'm not even going to mess around with it. But WB, old school black and white WB. You should be scanning that. Do the Right Thing, old school Spike Lee. That kind of stuff usually always holds its value over the years. Another cover scan. So the place I get these from, the source, they have like generic barcodes on the back. So I can't this generic barcode doesn't pull anything up. So I got to use Amazon Seller Central on the phone, cover scan it, find the correct one, and see if it's profitable. It takes a little bit of time, but you're going to make your money. New sealed Mighty Machines. I've sold a lot of Mighty Machines in my time. $6.85 profit. This is one I never even knew existed. Friday the 13th, the series. The TV series. I don't think this relates to Jason Voorhees. This one, they had season 2 and season 3. So I'm gonna have to look this up to see. It looks bad. I mean, it just looks bad. Like the practical effects look terrible, but it's not related to Jason Voorhees, so it is what it is. But I'm into these. The price you see is not what I'm paying. I paid $1 for all these ones that I cover scan, so I factor that into the free. That's why I kind of came around to the 75 cents average buy price. These ones are weird. You see this, the fair value of this CD for some reason is $142. That's just insane to me. Olivia Newton-John, If You Love Me, Let Me Know. And it's huge. The CD is not sealed on the inside. I did buy one that was just a junky one to see if the CD was sealed on the inside, but either way, I'm gonna undercut this, sell it used, and we'll make at least 50 bucks off of those. I got another one too. Another Olivia Newton-John. Same thing here. You see this one's, $43 profit. Then I got James Bond. This one is actually sealed pretty nicely, so I'll sell this one as new. The other ones are kind of dinged up, but this one's actually pretty nice. Probably sell this for 25, 30 bucks. Nothing crazy, but you'll still make probably close to $10 or $15. Board games, One Direction, new sealed. My favorite band of all time. Better than Queen, better than Journey, better than Def Leppard. One Direction for life. You can scan things with Scoutly. It won't pull up the sales score, so you don't know how often it sells. My recommendation is going in, looking at the sales rank on Amazon Seller Central. If you have Keepa, look up that as well. We'll probably sell this listed for around $39.99 brand new. You see sealed board games, you might as well scan them. Pretty big, cool coffee table book. Flywooder, Fly Fishing Rivers of the West. I hate fishing. Not my cup of tea. This thing sells frequently, $12.50 profit. A lot of money in coffee table books. They're just a pain to carry. And on the topic of carrying, everything you guys see here, I counted the steps. 40 steps. All of these items come all the way up to the 3rd floor. They get boxed up and then they get carried back down. And that's just the steps. That's not me walking to the steps and then on the porch. So 40 stairs climbing up all this stuff. We gotta get going here. This video is gonna be 3 hours long. Surviving the Mob. $3.71. Secret Lies of SARS. No used FBA, probably priced at around $14.99. $5.96. They always, whenever I try to get things going, I always get hit with this is a French word. Poesia completa. Completely, wait, it's Spanish. So that wasn't a bad pronunciation for me. $6.51. Scan them, go. No used FBA, price it at $17.99. You make around $8 or $9. A History of Heresy. You guys can't pronounce. Listen, everybody out there's you can't pronounce things. You need to go back to school. You try to pronounce this word. Nebuchadnezzar II of Babylon. $13.10 profit. My Mother's Secret, $2.78. Bad Indians, a tribal memoir, $11.20. As Far as My Feet Will Carry Me, the extraordinary true story of one man's escape from a Siberian labor camp and his 3-year trek to freedom. Not too bad here. The buy box is going to Merchant Fulfill, but we'll probably go up around FBA, $13 profit. Mind Without a Home. You can sell library copies, right? You see the library, it's got the withdrawn. It's not a big deal. The world's not going to end. You're selling used good copies of books. This one here, probably priced at close to 17, $8. These are all like a set. So I'll get to those after I get through some of these. Chicago Guide to Communicating Science, another Chicago guide, right? This might even have been the same one as earlier, I don't know. $9.57. Daily Chronological Bible. I just scanned the wrong barcode. They got like some bootleg barcode there. Let's see here if I can find it quickly. All right, I got it. Bibles usually don't have scannable barcodes, so you always want to make sure you're scanning them on the inside here. If you didn't, you would leave $11 behind on the shelf, so not too bad there. Bibles will do well. Here goes like a weird book set by Joshua Dezell. Book 3 of the Unification War trilogy. Seems like they're all, well, no, we got the Blackfeet trilogy and then the Expansion Wars trilogy. I guess he made a lot of different, book sets. So good set to be on the lookout for. No used FBA, priced around 14. You make $5. $5.86. $5.79. $4.63. $5.49. So you see here, you kind of get into the mindset of how many items can you possibly find in a week. And yes, I'm gonna have to scan all these into software, get them all listed. It does take time. I'm not saying it's easy, but if you can just focus for 2 days and source as much as you can, like, this is the possibility. You don't got to be out in thrift stores at the bins 7 days a week, hating your life, being miserable. Refine your processes and understand how often your sources are getting new items, right? I'm not going to my local Goodwill every day of the week. That just wouldn't make sense. There's no way you would be able to find this much. Understand how often stores are turning over the inventory. When are they getting new items in? That's how you kind of can cut back on the time you spend in thrift stores. So this was a crazy set from the library. I've never seen any of these out in public, but like, for the most part, I scanned like a few of them and they were profitable. I just grabbed them all. By Pedro Irvi. Path of the Ranger books. No idea, but you'll see here, pretty profitable. $4.70. $8.28. $6.27. $6.19. $5.08. $3.95. $5.90. And you can see these things have high sales scores, so you don't want to spend $2. It makes $7 if it sells once every 6 months. But if we see it selling basically every other day, spend $1, spend $2 to make $7. That's how you scale. That's how you keep cash flow coming into the business. It's how you pay your bills, feed your cats, etc. So that's just really the name of the game. You're not going to get, the $350 DVD sets all the time. Just unrealistic. $6.43. And usually if you find a few from a set, usually they're all there. You just got to dig around. Sometimes the thrift stores don't put them out in the same spot, so you got to do a little bit of digging, but you'll find them all usually in the same thrift stores. $5.66. $5.72. $4.85. $6.68. And I think this is the last one I got. There might be more mixed in. $5.86. So this little book set alone, we make $5 off of each. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60, 70. And there's really, you know, what kind of work goes into listing these. So I'm gonna scan these over at my computer where Deb's sitting, because I took over her area, right? That's why I got the cool background here with the wallpaper, the embroidery machines. This is her side. I get a little corner over there. So I'll scan them in, I'll put an Amazon barcode over the label, and then throw them in a box, and then I gotta carry the box all the way back down to the vehicle and then go to UPS. Here's another one, multi-copy that I found. City of Light, City of Dark kids book. Most people would pass on this, right? You're like, there's no, like, it's red. It says you're gonna lose 87 cents. Well, there's no FBA offers. If we price this at $17.99, which we won't be able to see what we would make, probably make close to $6 or $7 a piece on these. And being the only FBA offer, you're most likely gonna get the sale every single time, especially if there's no new FBA offers. That means the buy box, when somebody goes to search this book, is automatically just gonna go to you as the used copy. So don't pass up on opportunities like this. You know, if you're getting $5 or $6 each one, it adds up pretty quick. We still got so much to get through. Amazon return, this is a fun one. Somebody sent this back for some reason, so we're gonna take a look and see. So somebody returns your book to Amazon, gets back to the warehouse, an employee takes a look and says, hey, is this still in sellable condition? It usually always is. I did get another one with this. Somebody stole one of the CDs out of the multi-CD set. But I mean, used good, this book's pretty clean, right? So let's see if it's still profitable. I always just see if it's profitable, and then if it is, I just send it back in. And I can't scan the barcode because I covered it, but we got the ISBN right here. Nope, this book is tanked, so this goes into the junk pile. You could kind of wait maybe for the $8.67 to sell, and then you get $5 out of it. So maybe I'll do that since I already have it. It sells about once every week, so I guess we'll do that. All right, upstairs, downstairs, the complete series. Yet again, another TV show. I have no idea who's in it. This was actually sitting at the Goodwill. I was amazed. They actually had a decent price on this at the Goodwill, because you see all these and usually the Goodwill gets greedy and they pull them all out and they price each one individually. You see the used buy box is $129. Yet again, that's way out of line. We'll probably price around the $57 mark. You make $38 after fees, not too bad. The Cisco Kid, collection 4. Not worth it yet, but once Bozo sells out at $11.95, we'll be up there at $19.99. You make $10, $11. Another Cisco Kid, collection 3, $10. The Mystery of the Sphinx, new scientific evidence. No used FBA, yet again, will come in around $17, $19.99. You make $10, $11. More Cisco Kid, $10.70. Am I supposed to? I feel like Cisco Kid was probably a big deal. Duncan Ronaldo as Cisco and Leo Carrillo. I don't know. No idea. Never seen him. The Night Stalker and the Night Strangler. This is a good one. $19.80. More Cisco Kid. No used FBA. It's going new for $40. We'll probably price this $25, you know, make $12, $13. The Future is Wild. This is like, I don't even know what this thing is. It's some kind of birdfish. Deb's looking like, what is that? Because it's the future. I guess like birds mated with fish, and now there's flying killer fish. Sounds like a terrible like sci-fi channel movie. But it'll make you $8.87. Save that. All right, back to the books. Trickster's Point, $4.49. The Lives of Apostles After Calvary, $5.90. Boundary Waters, $3.01. No used FBA, $8. The Hidden Language of Cats. I wish cats could speak. Actually, probably not. I'd probably take, me and Deb say this all the time, right? Because we take our cats to the vet, like when they're sick, like, can't you just tell us what's wrong with you? But then again, like, they wouldn't shut up, right? It's just like, it would drive you nuts. Used buy box, $18.49, $9 profit. Conversations with Tom Petty. I'm not a huge Tom Petty guy. I know, it's really just not my cup of tea. I mean, great artist, but you know, just not for me. It sells for $55, this book. I know I paid $1 for this on half off day. $36 profit. Ethno Techno. This is a super weird book. Don't recommend you reading this or looking it up on Google. Sells only once every 2 months. We'll price this at, you know, the lowest price, $13 profit.
Now everybody's gonna be looking it up on Google.
Yeah, don't look up this specific book on Google. There are disturbing images inside of it. It's titled Ethno Techno by Guillermo Gomez Peña. Don't look it up. I'm not even kidding. Don't look it up, but you're all gonna, because like Deb said, every 10-minute plays, the comedy collection, $7.43. A Place on the Corner, $11. Journey by Moonlight, $14.90. I Was Just a Radio Man, $7.12. Work, Fight, or Play Ball. Didn't even scan for me. This book doesn't exist. We'll just say it's $3 trillion. Say Nothing. Price this up there, $2.55. This one sucks, but it sells all the time. So I always tell everybody, with things when you see sales score over 100, this book is selling probably more than it's being stocked in a day, right? So we don't even got to go to $11.51. We're probably gonna go $12.99 and get our $4 or $5 profit that we're looking for. So just because you see that doesn't mean you have to price there, right? That's a whole nother conversation of how to price things properly. Backstage Passes and Backstabbing Bastards. Al Cooper, $8.46. The Broken Way, $6.06. Call to Arms, $2.61. Bella Abzug, $18. Daphne du Mauriera, no idea, $4.77. All right, I am trying to reconfigure where I'm at so I can get some more stuff. You're probably asking yourself, like, okay, you got a lot of stuff. Yes, this is more than I usually average get in a 2 thrifting day period. But at the end of the day, you have to, you know, there's really no luck in reselling. You just have to get out there and actually scan the items, right? If you're out there in the stores, you're gonna hit restocks, you're gonna get lucky, you're gonna run into a lot of good stuff. Let's do some CDs. Kind of been putting off the CDs here for a little bit. Ray Charles. Got one used FBA at 33. We're priced around $19.99. $19.99 on a CD will make you $11, $12. Can't beat it. Alash Bora. Always scan CDs in the cardboard cases. You'd be amazed. $24.80. Sheryl Crow. This is another one from our source where we have to cover scan, but some of them do have the barcodes up top, and you actually can scan those. So we got No Doubt, brand new, $6.85. Al Green, best of, $6. Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married, $3.91. Gloria Gaynor, $5.91. Marvin Gaye, $6.85. Don Moen, I Will Sing, $5.99. Ray Charles, one thrift store, like I said, they had a bunch of Ray Charles, $5.36. And CDs, I'm paying no more than 50 cents for CDs anymore. Everybody thinks they're worthless. $12.60. Lady Antebellum, brand new sealed. Doesn't want to scan, let's try again. Wait, it's searching. $5.46. Carolina Chocolate Drops. Nobody's even got this thing listed right now. Price this at $1 million. Nah, probably $24.99. You make close to $13. Yet again, cardboard cases, right? Woody Guthrie, $5.92. Joe Bonamassa, $20. Double CD. If you ever see multi-CD cases, always scan those. Fear of Loathing in Las Vegas. Movie soundtracks. Scan every single time. $17.99. You make 10 bucks. Basquiat. No idea yet again. Another no used FBA. Close to 10 bucks profit. Chris Body. Slowing Down the World. $13.80. Trina. Still the baddest. Deb smirked over there. I got a smirk out of her. I looked immediately. No used FBA. Lords of the Underground. There's only one here. It's acceptable, so they don't have the buy box. Not worried about them. Freestyle Fellowship. No used FBA. We make our own price. Which doobie you be? $6.64. Original Broadway cast recording of Purple. Best part about it, you make $19.50, and I got 2 copies sitting next to each other, both used. The Pirates of Penzance. $14.70. James Bond. Everybody's gonna hate me again because I'm not a big James Bond fan. Make you $5, so I can't complain. Baby Einstein. If you can find it new, it's good. A lot of the used stuff kind of sucks, but $9.71. People think they're babies. If they buy used CDs for the babies, they're going to get some kind of, sickness or illness. So children's stuff's always better new because they're just like, oh, well, it's got to be new because it's for our precious little Michael there. $4.21. Smell the Color, 9. All right, we're moving right along here. We cleared out some CDs. We got some space. Deb's still sitting over there like, when can I have my desk back? We're back to the books. Betrayal, Trust, and Forgiveness. Emotional Healing and Self-Renewal. $8.57. It's My Pleasure. That's a good one. $23.80. Talking to My Daughter About the Economy or How Capitalism Works and How It Fails. $11.10. The Ancient City. $5.54. Holy Terrors. $8.95. Culture by Design. $8.59. Hitlerland. $6.77. The Prophecies. Man, this thing, Nostradamus. They don't make these things easy to read, all right? If I see this in a bookstore, I'm gonna go cross-eyed like, huh? What's going on here? It's a good one, $24. The First Tycoon, Vanderbilt. Sells pretty often here. See, like, there's a big discrepancy here. So this is one where I would not price down by these people. If the new copies are going for 47, we should be able to get more than 15 bucks used out of ours, right? This is probably me listing. I'm probably gonna price this around $25. It'll sell. You see the sell through. It's selling multiple times every single week. Pricing your books is how you're gonna win at this game. Yeah, you gotta source them, but you also gotta price them correctly. Now I got a bunch of huge coffee table books. Coffee table books are actually really worth it. My Creative Space, $7.21. Herbivoracious, $14.40. Planting a New Perspective. Me and Deb can't wait to get a house so we actually can have our own raised garden beds and live off our land. $8.52. Garden Revolution. $10.20. It says Miami Public Library. Lord of the Rings. I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan, okay? I understand it has a place in cinematic history, the effects, how long the movies were. The story's pretty cool, but like, have you ever seen Lord of the Rings? What'd you think of it? She said, I'm kind of the same way. Like, the battle scenes are cool, right? Helm's Deep and things like that, but overall, it's kind of a snoozer. But it'll make you 20 bucks, so it's not a snoozer no more. Encyclopedia of Grasses. Yes, people care about grasses, I know. It's just grass to me, but apparently it's more than that. $26.30 on that pile of coffee table books. Piles are already falling. Deb said the piles are gonna fall, Michael, and I said, I know, but there's no stopping it. Rolling on. Babyface cassette. Who buys cassettes? People on Amazon do. No FBA offers, you make 10 bucks on this. Charlie Bird Trio. 10 bucks. Unspoken. 10 bucks. Richie Sambora. $7. Stravinsky. $12. Just because you're not interested in classical music doesn't mean other people are not. Any kind of orchestras, things like that, always scan that. Michael Lington, Stay With Me, yet again, cardboard case, scan it every single time, $6.62. Mr. President, a musical comedy, no used FBAs, $5. Queen Latifah, no used FBAs, probably $6 or $7. This CD is disgusting. I'll probably actually have to clean this one. Winds of Worship, $9.24. Wallace and Gromit. No used FBA, another $10. Billy Idol. Good artist right here. I love Billy Idol. You're a fan. Deb, no. Deb's favorite Billy Idol song is Eyes Without a Face. If I sing Eyes Without a Face, it'll be stuck in her head for like a week straight. I almost had a chance to see him when I was growing up, but he didn't come to the Philadelphia Warped Tour. Instead, we got Joan Jett, which is kind of, whatever. Hidden in My Heart. Brand new sealed. Gonna make you $7. I have no idea who this is. Trip Lee 2020 cardboard case. Gonna make you $7. Taj Mahal, I've sold this guy's stuff multiple times. $12. Christopher Cross, very best of, new sealed. There ain't even no new FBA. Probably price is 25 bucks, make like 13 bucks, 14 bucks. Widespread Panic, new sealed, $7. Steely Dan, new sealed, $5.82. Il Volvo, new sealed, no new FBA, probably make 10 bucks. Pitch Perfect 2, the soundtrack, no new sealed, probably make $12, $13. Stevie Nicks, $5.49, brand new sealed. Would help if I showed you the right way of the CD. Jackson 5, $5. Counting Crows, $5. Barry White, probably closer to $10, $15. Bradley Walker, $6.86. The Call, $6.92. Carpenter's Gold, brand new sealed, $11.90. Sue Dodge, $29.90. Probably go down a little bit on that, but still good profits there. Dottie Rambo, $39.96 for this thing new. You ever see this Gaither Gospel series? Scan it every single time. Books, CDs, DVDs, anything Gaither Gospel, you scan. And that thing sells once a week, so that will sell. I think that is it for the CDs. We got more DVDs here. Make Way for Tomorrow. Criterion Collection Dead Giveaway that you should be scanning it. Usually they're always profitable, and they always have a pretty good sell-through rate here. $7.81. Move my cassette here. Hercules Action Pack. This has got Hercules. It's got the Xena Warrior Princess. And then it also, believe it or not, has them animated as well. Only one sold. This thing only sells once every 6 months. You can't pay up for this type of stuff. This is the stuff you got to take a risk, pay $1 for, maybe $2. Price it accordingly. You can Google it if you want to see what it's going for on other platforms. It will sell if it's a good price and somebody's looking for it. And when it's, when it doesn't have an FBA offer and yours checks in, somebody Googles this, all of a sudden the top result is Amazon Prime, and boom, that's how you sell the slow-moving items. Probably should have just kept that to myself, but what are you gonna do? There's plenty of money for us all to make. trash here. Gunsmoke. I didn't even scan all of these. I got these for free from the library. I'm pretty sure it's every single season of Gunsmoke. I don't know how many seasons there are. I just know they were free, and they're all in great shape as well, even though I list all my CDs, DVDs as good condition. This is a little triple pack here, so let's see how much this thing is. If it wants to find it, it's searching. $9.67. Your guess is as good as me on these. So 7th season, volume 2, $5.81. $3.46 for the first season. 4th season, volume 2, $6.41. 3rd season, volume 2, $2.37. 3rd season, volume 1, $4.31. $5.61. $5.44. Am I testing all these DVDs? Am I gonna watch Gunsmoke? No, right? You do the eye test, you open it up. Does it look like a kid chewed on it? Does it look like a dog bit it, right? Like, how does that look to you at the end of the day? If it looks good, you send it in. You can't, it's physically impossible to test every DVD and CD you come across as you scale. Sure, when you start out, you might be able to, might seem feasible, but it is not. I'm here to tell you that. And there goes Gunsmoke on the floor. But thankfully, I got more. $18.30 for the 16th season of Gunsmoke. So this show was around for a while, I guess. The final season will make you also $19. 5th season, volume 2, $4.54. It seems like the volumes of the seasons aren't as good. Now, you know, there's multiple volumes, right? So if there's 2 volumes to season 6 and you have both, you can package these together and sell it as season 6. See which one is worth more, right? I'm just doing this just to scan it so we kind of can see. $3, $3.55. Let's see if we got any more that are actually really good. This one will probably be closer to like $4 or $5. $12 for the 13th season, volume 2. $5.69. $14.70 for the 11th season, volume 1. And you see here, it's pulling up a lot of them. So what happens here, people create another listing because they're gated in the original one. You always want to go with the one that has the lowest sales rank, and it usually has all the information filled out. So $5.55 for that one. $2.37. $1.82. $3.22. Definitely price this above $9.53, so that'll be a lot more than the $3. $4.58. See if there's any other ones that are actually like really profitable. This one will do good. 14th season, volume 2, no used copies at all out there, so you'll be able to make a decent amount on that. 14th season, volume 1, $15.90, right? So maybe some seasons were short printed. $11 for the 13th season, volume 1. $6.92. $13 for the 17th season. $4.18. $5.49. $17 for the 15th season, volume 2. We got the 18th season, $19.70. The 19th season, $19.80. Then the last one we got of Gunsmoke is $17 profit. 15th season, volume 1, Gunsmoke. Every single one of those will make you money. There wasn't a single one we scanned that was actually negative. So Gunsmoke, if you're getting them for free or next to nothing, you know it's always going to be worth it, regardless of, you know, how much you think it's going to be worth. Still be profitable to send in, especially if you see it in a free pickup or a bulk buy. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get through all of this. The battery dies, the battery dies. Oh, here we go, one with an Amazon label. Funny or not, usually when I run into Amazon labels, they're usually never worth it, but this one was. Brand new sealed, $27.80. Scatter my ashes at Bergdorf's. Fashion had a home, this would be its address. I have no idea. Lois and Clark, old school Lois and Clark. 15 bucks profit. Here goes a funny one. Bret Michaels' Rock of Love, when he was looking for love on VH1, I believe. Yeah, VH1. Special features: phone sex, late night food fight, Heather cam, get it on music video, Bret's sexy sing-along. $8.97 profit. But if in case you were wondering what the special features were, now you know. Oh, this crazy lady, always in my life. Leslie Sansone's Just Walk, 1640. I mean, she's made me hundreds of dollars. A lot of her stuff is junky, but some of it's really good. So you ever see, you know, walk it out, walk it out. To Live. Old school MGM up top. Dead giveaway, you better scan this. 1870. Dottie Rambo. I feel like we had a CD of Dottie Rambo earlier. Brand new DVD. 1610. Bradley Walker Gaither Gospel Series. Yet again. $17.80. Burn Notice. Brand new sealed. $9.75. Season 5. Nature Ireland. Deb's been to Ireland. I have never been there. No used copies. She kissed the Blarney Stone. Not me. Rick Stevens stuff usually does okay. This one actually sucks. Oh no, here we go. Ireland and Scotland. Yeah, that's not the right thing. So, this is Iran. Let's see here. Yeah, this one sucks. They got me with the double barcode, so I scanned the bottom barcode. It comes up Rick Stevens, but it's just not worth it. What? Beyond the Night. This is just a weird looking movie. There's nobody even selling this thing. I was like, I'll take a risk on this thing. It just looks like it's silly. Unusual Films is who produced it. So, the people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. Beyond the Night, a 1-hour color motion picture, brings the light of Christ to spiritually darkened hearts. Baby Signing Time, brand new sealed. Baby stuff's gotta be new, 10 bucks. Monster High, brand new sealed. Nobody even selling this thing. Probably sell for like 25 bucks. More Monster High. This was in like a 2-pack of these two, so it came together. It was like saran wrap like this, but they're both new sealed inside, so we probably won't even send this one in. It doesn't even have a sales score. Jefferson season 1 and 2 would have been worth it new. Would have been worth more new, but since it's all torn up, it'll be used. $13.50. Double copy, Shakespeare in Love, Kate and Leopold. PlayStation 2, brand new sealed, Barbie as the Island Princess. $22 profit. For the Boys, starring Bette Midler, new sealed, $13.20. All right, moving along. Keep going with the DVDs. Spartacus. New sealed. Gonna make you. Nobody's even selling it new. Probably sell for $34.99. Make around 25 bucks. I don't know how to pronounce this, guys. Another one, no new FBA. Probably make around $25. These are like kind of the same thing. They're like live action, ballet, theater type. Always profitable. The Dove Collection. This one kind of sucks, but there's no used FBA. Well, now there's a new buy box of 1210, so this one's probably just crap. Get rid of it. Created Cosmos. No used FBA, new FBA is 35, price is around 20. You make your 10 bucks. Family Fun Collection, PBS Kids, brand new seal, $27 profit. Ghost Hunters, another one that is hit or miss. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes not so much. Probably sell more around Halloween. I'm not waiting till Halloween to send this in. The price is probably around $22.99. Probably make around 10 bucks, not too bad. Some of the stuff I have sold over $50 Ghost Hunters before though. We are flying along here. 2 days. 2 days of sourcing. No more, no less, right? Just 2 days getting out there, focusing on sourcing. Nothing else matters. You scan as much as you can, make as much as you can. This one kind of threw me for a loop here. The Wicker Man DVD, $25.50 used. Crazy to me. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Person of Interest, 4th season, $9.90. Phil Mickelson, you want to learn how to golf? $5.35. My favorite hockey team, I used to be a crazy Flyers fan. Misleading here, sales score of 0. You see the rank. There's no way with a rank of 123K on average, it doesn't sell. Sometimes it doesn't pull all the data, right? So we can sell this at 27, make $18.60. Double feature, Three Musketeers and the Darkest Hour, $11.70. PS3 game, Head Coach 09, $28.90. Beauty and the Beast Blu-ray. Let me see here. We got 2 of them. $11.80 each. Mary of Nazareth, new sealed, $11.70. Casper Meets Wendy, $39, $28.20 profit. Making Music, brand new, $31.40 profit. Sense of Snow, $28.30 profit. This new media is crazy to me. $13.60, Laurel and Hardy. Alpha Season 2, $6.69. Got another one of those Spike Lees from earlier. That was a cover scan, but I peeled the sticker off, so we'll be able to see. $6.39 for that. 2 classic Westerns. No new FBA. Stand and Deliver and Lean on Me. New buy box, $12.99, $6. Barney. We're not going to be able to see. This is a cover scan as well. All right, this one at least. The 10, I have no idea. It's got Deb's favorite actor, Paul Rudd, in it. She said, what? She's yelling from the other room. Ah, Paul Rudd. No new FBA, another $25 sale right there. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. The Wiggles, $5 in your pocket. Yummy, yummy. The Life of Riley. I think this was actually a really good one. I can't get it because it was a cover scan. The Experiment. Adrian Brody. Super slow mover here, but I feel like if we price it right, $19.99, it'll sell. Look how young he is. A triple pack, Hope Floats, One Fine Day, Where the Heart Is, $11.20. Now all we got left is books, believe it or not. I need a drink of my water if I can find it. All right, we're almost on the hour mark here. An hour of scanning profitable items to be rich on Amazon. Oh my God. I'm gonna be so rich after this video. All right, book time. Let's move this. You are in my way. I don't like you there. People like books. Not so much me, but other people. $6.68, an Imperial Possession. $3.88. Stations of the Travelers, no used FBA, $4.76. Moo Moo, Monsters of the Motherland, no used FBA, probably make around $7-8. The Devils to Pay, $18.80 profit. Pocket Full of Vintage Dramas, 1760. Morale Matters, Moral Matters, 238, but that's the FBM. We'll price that up. Star Worms, as Deb likes to call it, $5. The Risk Pool, $10.90. Shade of Pale, no used FBA. The Interrogation, another no used FBA. All these no used FBAs. It kind of proves the point when I tell you guys, a lot of the stuff I buy shows up as red on the phone, right? Like, you see the buyback company wants to give you $2.20. Well, think to yourself, why do they want to give you $2 for it? Clearly, when you set the market, you're going to get a lot more for your item. That's why you see a lot of these rejects, but I buy them. That's how, that kind of sets me apart from anybody else kind of doing this, right? There's real no secret sauce besides scanning and understanding the data that's in front of you. If you scan more, you find more. If you understand the data in front of you, you're going to find even more. You can't just be the person that goes in and doesn't understand the software that you're using. The Coddling of the American Mind, $4.30. Meeting the Ethical Challenges of Leadership, $5.71. A Dictionary of Nature Myths, $21.60. Stem Cell Therapy, $11.10. And Notre Dame Football, $4.88. We're down to 5 stacks. We're down to 5 stacks. We're making progress. Just make sure these stacks don't fall over. Fly a Little Higher, $2.50. $3.92. 100 Ways to Know If Your Cat is French. All the Stops, $7.26. The Diary of Mary Berg, $9.21. 5 Views on Apologetics, $3.78. Uh-oh, everybody's favorite author, Danielle Steele, makes an appearance. Large print, no used FBA. Thank you, Danielle Steele. Making me money finally. I've only seen 1 million of your books. $3.74. We've a story to tell. No idea, no used FBA. Amazon return here. If you ever see the LPN stickers, that just means it's an Amazon return. $5.97. The Wofield Poultry Collective, no FBA at all, used or new. Love that. Bradley Hathaway is a Manly Man, $5.96. Speakeasy, $14.40. $3.62 for Gitchy Girl. The 1619 Project, $3.90. Dune. I'll price this up. This used FBA offer, it's just priced terribly. Why would you price $15.15? If the new FBA is $38.29, you could easily get $20 for this book. How popular Dune is recently. This sells once a week. Definitely at least a $19.99 book. Understanding that anybody can sell on Amazon, and a lot of Amazon sellers are not the brightest. Put a lot more money in your pocket, not competing with people like that. More Dune, $6.72. Liz Cheney, Oath of Honor, $8.58. That's it for that stack. I gotta carry all these back downstairs after I box them up. Like, I'm getting too old for this. That's why I tell people, like, I can't lift thousands and thousands of pounds forever, right? It's just not feasible to continue to lift the amount that I lift. All right, Steely Dan. We had a DVD by Steely Dan. Look at this little tiny book, 60 bucks. Like, what? Companion guide to their music. This tiny little book, $60, like $53 profit. Crazy to me. I love selling media. Got another weird little book here. The Little Black Book of Paris, the essential guide to the City of Light, includes 10 fold-out maps. Oh yeah, it does actually have the maps. That's pretty cool. They're like kind of in there. Let's see if I get it open. Fair value is $25.80. Right now, the lowest one is $70. Like, these two little stupid books are gonna put $100 in your pocket. How many of you out there that scan books will walk right by this type of stuff because you're like, oh, this ain't worth it? I always scan the little stuff because the fees are less, so you find more. Israel, $5.88. Autumn Winfried Oliver does things differently. No used FBAs. Talk Before Sleep is now a dud at $7.96. I mean, I'll see what the other offers are, but I mean, at that price, it ain't gonna be worth it. $10, probably more than that. The Acts of King Arthur. The Cook and the Mask of Death. Price is above the $12.82. Either way, you make at least $3. A Joyful Christmas. I'll send this in. I'm not sitting around till Christmas. $5. Favorite Tales of Shalom Alakam. No barcode, so I got to scan the back here. $12.30. The Emperors of Chocolate. Inside the Secret World of Hershey and Mars, $13.20. The Great Books Reader, $11. The Hollow Queen, $3.84 if you go at 15, but you see it jumps up. Don't price at 15. We're going higher than that. The Weaver's Lament, 1950 profit. All right. I'm officially out of space. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. I'm gonna do this one next. Do this pile next, Michael. Billy Graham. A lot of his stuff is fast moving. Most of it's not worth it, but this one, $5.99, some bozos matching the lowest FBM. They don't know how to price or reprice. You're gonna probably price this up closer to $19.99, make around $10. Loving God up close, $15 profit, $4.45. No one's even selling this, probably make around $7-8. Fear Has a Name, $2.87. 31 Prayers for My Daughter. This one, yet again, got two bozos here, $6.94, $6.95. No idea how to price their stuff. Unfortunately, what happens here, hey, Amazon doesn't work. Amazon sucks. All my prices are tanking. You don't understand the software you're using. You don't understand how to price your books initially. This is how this happens. That's why it's super important to not just copy and paste what I do, what any other Amazon seller does. Understand the software, understand the market, how things work. You do this, you lose money. When in actuality, instead of making 48 cents, $5.62. And remember, we're scanning this today. If you wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to send this in, the price is going to be completely different. You got to get this stuff out of your house. How do I do that? In Lightroom Classic, $8.83. Managing rental properties, $6.83. What you need to know about voting. Make sure you're registered to vote. More of this guy's books. Remember we had him earlier? No used FBA. $5.43. American Bandstand. $1.96. It's going off of that, but you want to be closer to the used FBA, $9. The Outline Bible. This thing is heavy. $6.11. Earth and Spirit. ISBN scan, $19. Out of This Furnace, this is another ISBN scan. $5.54. Forensic, The Science Behind Deaths of Famous People, $6.22. Oh, Stewardship Study Bible, $13.11. Legends of the Samurai, $5.54. Self-Sufficient Life, $30.60 profit, a huge coffee table book. Let me move this down so we can get the next pile in. Oh no, the pile's gonna fall over. All right, we're good. We're good, we made it. Sermons for Sunday, $55. It's crazy to me what people pay for some of these books. No used FBA, just assume that's $1 million bill. In the margins, $11.80. The Tragedy of Cambodian History, no used FBA. First World War, $5.54. Hey, we got more of the books from that set. Remember we had this guy earlier, Pedro Irvi, $7.88. Another one, $7.81. Let's get these stacked up nicely. Speak Up, Public Speaking Guide, $2.98. The Love Affairs, $6.59. Why God Persists, $7.24. The Katy Trail Book, no used FBA, $14.92. $7.41. Edith Stein, Life in a Jewish Family, no barcode, another ISBN scan. $5.37. My Invented Country, $7.28. The Yellow House, $7. Stephen King, Needful Things. New buy box, $14.99, $4. Umberto Eco, no used FBA. The Great Inequality, $17. Chocolate is Medicine, $9. Set for Life, $7. Amazon barcode, scan the ISBN underneath it, $32. The Rise of Wolf 8, $29. The Territory of Men, $8. When the Air Hits Your Brain, $12. Instinct, The Man Who Stopped the 20th Hijacker, no FBA. Finding God Beyond Harvard, $5.40. Elements of Pantheism, $4.90. Peyton Place and Return to Peyton Place. This one's kind of tanked. See a bunch of 976 bozos. We'll go up at 15, $4.83. The Queen, no FBA. The Resurrection of Shroud, $9.53. $8.54. Novelist as in vocation. All right. 2 Dune books. 1 used FBA. Don't know why their price is as low as they are. Whoever people selling Dune are clueless, I guess. This should be a $20 book all day long, not $14.20. No used FBA on this one. I do have one more stack, but the camera is on it, so you're not going to be able to see it. It's a bunch of coffee table books. So we are going to wrap it up there. We're going to scroll over and see All right, so without the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, without our 15 coffee table books right here in front of us, we are looking at $3,000 profit, 191 accepts besides the cover scans we couldn't scan, the multiple quantities. Overall, 2 days of sourcing, half day of, shipping, right? You use the listing software, so you're looking at basically 20 to 25 hours of work to make roughly $3,000. Like I said, that's an estimate. Most likely it's probably going to be less than that. I always like to tell people, you scan something, it said you're going to make 10 bucks. It's probably take 10% off that. Probably going to be closer to 9 or even less. So just have that in your mindset. You don't got to be working all day. Now, I need you all to come over, package all this stuff up, and carry it down the steps for me because I really don't feel like doing it. So, as always, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm not doing this again. Hour and 15 minutes, like I could have had all this stuff packed away. But hey, every once in a while, you got to get crazy with the video. I thought it'd be good to show you the array of items you can sell on Amazon. I actually sell on Amazon. I just don't tell people I sell on Amazon. So that's going to do it for the video. I appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more YouTube videos. Bye-bye.